Just like it. It introduced the West to grinding poverty around the world. Well, that vision...
And as Jeffrey West says from the Santa Fe Institute, you know, cities are like...
attacks on the West, increasing our partnering and cooperation with countries to deal with that terrorist threat.
We started off as a freight forwarding company, moving goods from east to west and back and forth, and I think helped
and political upheaval in the West. We also...
And we lived for a time in London, and we lived for a time in Ghana, in West Africa. And I remember...
It's a discipline that we really lack in the West, especially when it comes to issues of success, celebrity.
Together we beat back Ebola in West Africa. And with nearly 50...
People know what it's like to be in a settlement in the West Bank, in a Jewish settlement in the West Bank. I didn't know.
In fact, there are some programs, they're mostly on the West Coast, which are happy to follow people.
Again, we think Prague is Eastern Europe. Prague is actually west of Vienna, for example. It really sticks out.
In Eastern Europe, and it's sort of like a big confrontation between East and West, and it's humiliating. They are
through the Loire Valley, the Dordogne, Languedoc, and Provence, ending in the French Riviera. Our West-Eastern France tour highlights.
There's a famous clip from the West Wing from probably 2007 where the president on the West Wing.
What I had living on the West Coast with exercise, there were certainly...
Through archival documents. Gilpin, who is known primarily as a photographer of the West, grew up in Colorado and lived there.
Maryland, Virginia, Delaware.